I bumped into Maya's guest house. So the question is, as for the Maya invested in Nyeri, so maybe we can make sure that he sees this video so that he tells us if he has invested in Nyeri, because there's a Maya guest house here in Nyeri. So this is a place. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, where you're watching from. My name is Sande. Welcome to this amazing YouTube channel. It's _Sande coming live here in Kenya, a place called Nyeri in Tetu. That's Nyeri County in Tetu constituency, Tetu North. So guys, if it's the first time here, please consider subscribing. For the frequent viewers, thank you so much for coming back to watch this amazing YouTube channel. It's like it's very cold here. From yesterday it has been freezing, like very cold. So trying to keep somehow warm, but not doing the best way. So guys, today the plan is to go to a different location, to show you a different location in this area, and I hope you're gonna have the best time of your day by watching this video. And don't forget to like, comment and share. So starting the video here, this is a small hill, came from down there, then going up. As I've always told you, if you come to Nyeri, you get prepared to walk uphill and downhill, because that's the landscape here. You have to go up and down and up and down. So that's to go to a different area that we haven't filmed so far, and but we see how it will look like. So the area that we are going, it will be less village. So we're going to a place that has like more buildings and more development. So and choose a different route today. Then use this route. So guys, even if it's very cold, I have to make sure that I show you around, because my time here is limited, so I have to keep on pushing and pushing. So we're in Nyeri, as I told you, and at the moment people are like preparing. Some are harvesting the maize, some are preparing to plant. So the area is somehow more green, but it's usually green than this most of the time. It gets even more green than this. Hey, jambo. So normally it gets more greener than this. That's the booster there. So I want to go back. That's the tank, water tank. So the villagers have various proper water supply, and the water here is very fresh, because it comes from the slopes of the Abadeas. So I'm very close to Abadeas. That other side, that's what the Abadeas is. If the weather will be good, I will take you to Abadeas a few coming days, because Abadeas will look good when the weather is really amazing. But if you go there when it's like this, you don't have a nice view. Still going up. The road. There are so many roads here. Need to know how to connect. Remember the first time I came here, I got lost and found myself here. So I was trying to locate the other side down there, and then I find myself at this area. You know, so there is like really expansive and so many corners. So you need to know how to maneuver around and know the exact place that you are heading to. Some shops here. So there's someone who was asking me to show you the Tetu girls. That's why it is. That's the school there. You can see it from here. of the Tetu Girls Primary School. So it's very well built. You know. That one on the other side. But they trim this fence. Looks so nice. So for me, I advocate for this kind of this K apple. Hey, they're doing it so well. That one is much bigger. So I hope it won't rain. It's like almost drizzling now. So I hope it will not like rain. Nice gate here. Look at it. Very nice. There are some people who are doing so well in terms of taking care of their fence here. They are really doing a good job. They are professionals in it. So I find that the fence is well trimmed and well taken care of. This is a market in Tetu, the market area here. We're still opening business at the moment. They are like sleeping since morning. Tetu Catholic Parish. It's a big school by the way. It's a big school. It's a big school. These are the vehicles that fly here. So the weather today is also somehow cloudy. Look at this old KVD. It's like an old pickup. So gonna see some guys carrying some milk here, like this guy here, carrying some milk. Kenya Power vehicle. So it's still early in the morning, so people are like heading to work. This is our Sienta, is our public PSV vehicle. It's still early in the morning, guys. It's around 9. So I wake up very early in the morning to just move around and show you before the day goes on, you know. Also have to wake up earlier. I think I have to remove my cap because I'm not visible well. So I have to wake up early and showcase the Africa that and the world, the beauty part of the world. You can see now here, it's very windy. But let me remove my cap because I'm not well visible. And I put it on because the sign is not yet out yet. So look at the street lights. They are here. They are working, by the way. If you come here in the evening hours, see them. They are working very well, and that makes like the road to be more light at night. So the road, look at the roads are well built. So this area was developed so much during the Kibaki era. So Kibaki was the third president of Kenya. So when he came to power, he comes from a place called Othaya. Othaya is in Nyeri County. So when he came to power, he was like developing this area so much, and the roads were well connected, and it really helped because if you observe the area, there it looks like the landscape is more hills and valleys. So that means that if they don't have a very good road network, they can be having a tough way to commute, because now when there is more tarmac in hilly areas, it's easier to access the other part because now the roads are well built. But now if there's like maram, or if there's what you call dusty roads, when it rains, the roads will be slippery. So that's what he really helped by making sure that the roads are well built. And as you can see there, that the previous videos you have been filming, the areas are well built, so much that you can even admire to own a home here. And these people are really building their homes very well. You know, I told you this, the people who are having the skills of cutting this fence, is becoming one of the most skillful job here. So they are trimming it very well. So along the road you'll see some few schools here, up and down here. It's like everyone is doing the K-apple, but now the thing about the K-apple, you're supposed to make sure you trim it very well because it expands. So you need to make sure that you're trimming it in a way that you're not be able to make it grow like bigger, you know, because now when you don't do that, it will take a lot of space on your land. So you have to trim it very well. You can see like this one looks like a bush, a very big one, like a bush, you know. This one at least has been trimmed well. So give it a best the width. So the width, you need to give it the best size of the width, not to be very big. And if you want it to be very effective, you can before you plant it, you can do the wire mesh fence first, the one that has the boxes. So after that you plant now the seedlings along, so that when it grows, no one can pass through it even if you cut it. That's another trick of doing it. There's another road down here, then another one going down on that other end. So that's the way of making it to be very strong and very effective. Make sure you trim it very well. It's a school here called St. Matthew's. It's a very nice home on the other end there. There's St. Matthew's. So we have the public schools and the private schools here. They are like well established along the road, and some are interiors. But most of the time the schools are like along the road. So for the public schools, they are somehow cheaper, but now the issue is about the numbers of students there. So I find that there are more students in public schools than in private. So the concentration of a teacher to student is somehow very low. Because for instance, you can have like 100 students in a class. Let's say like 60. Let's use 60. 100 will be too high. 60 per one teacher. So for that, when he or she is teaching, the concentration is like not that good compared to when you have like 20 to 1, the ratio of 20 to 1. So the 60 to 1 is more higher in terms of the ratio. Then also guys, I did a video about Nyeri. There's an issue about the schools being empty, and I think I did a video about that. If you haven't watched it, just go and check it out. The reason why many schools here, they have less number of students. And we came to find out that if you go deep interior, inside the villages, you find that most people don't live here. There are few people who live here. People tend to go and work in towns like Nyeri town. They go to Nairobi, they go to Meru. So that means that most people that have kids, the young generation or the middle-aged generation, they are not within the villages. So the kids are learning somewhere else. So that affects the number of students in schools. So you find that you can have like, let's say, a school that has like even one, the whole school has like 200 students. That's a very low number, imagine. 200 students for the whole school. That's a very low number. So that was the main reason behind it. So there were like issues like, oh, people are not giving birth here, but that's not the case. Because I tried to inquire from some other guys, and it was like people are working outside, you know. So I find that people who live here, most of them are the old generation, especially if you go to the villages, deep inside the villages. But outside they're like close to like the towns. Like this school here, it has so many students because it's very close to the roads, I mean. So some people live in houses like those rental houses, so it becomes easier for them to come to school here. But those ones that are in the village, deep inside the village, they have a challenge because there are less students. So that's what I came to understand, guys. So the thing about they are not giving birth here, that was a wrong thing. It was not the correct information that was being portrayed out there. There was also another information that people are getting drunks. I know that might affect the number of students, but now that's not a real issue here. So there is one of my subscribers who used to live somewhere here called Davidson Pro. So whenever I pass here, let's say live streaming, when I showcase that house, the Oasis, the guy feels so good because I'm kind of reminding him of where he used to live. It's called the Oasis. That's the house called the Oasis. It's a big, looks like a nice modern house. So we'll pass through some centers. We're heading to a place called Kamuyu, then Kamakwa, then we'll go down to close to Nyeri town. So, but the good thing, the way it's turning out to be a little bit better. That's Nyeri Hills. Somehow far away from here, I cannot see it very well. It's called the Nyeri Hills. You know. So Nyeri is a place of mountains and hills. In Nyeri County, they have Mount Kenya, they have the Aberdares, they have the Nyeri Hills. So, and you know all those mountains and hills, they're able to provide source of water. So find that most of the streams here, most of the rivers here, the sources from Aberdares and Mount Kenya, and that's why there's an emphasis on protecting the forested areas. Like the mountainous areas, because most rivers, they are sources from Aberdares and also Mount Kenya. So when the water comes from upstream here, it goes down, it will end up in places like okay, pass fast. Like there are rivers down there, downstream, like in Nairobi, Kiambu. It's very important to conserve the mountainous areas. That is good. It's somehow more warm. I thought it would be really turning out to be a better weather, more than I had expected it to be. Wandirangu investment for building some nice houses here. The Apple for doing some good work on it. They're trimming it. Some amazing. So look at this. This one is trimmed. The next neighbor has not yet cut his. Then same case with the other guy there. So the problem is that when you don't trim it, it looks like it gives you an ugly face. And when you're trimming it, you try your best to have same level. Like give it a one level. Like let's say height. Have it in one height so that let's say this is the height that you want to attain. If there's one that is growing in a lower height, you don't cut it. You wait it to reach the main height. So just maintain that height until all the other apples they are on the same size. That looks so nice. Then there's how there's the way you lock it down here. Like you use the branches to lock it so that it grows in a locking manner, so that it does not give you space in between. Doesn't give you space in between. So I think when we were young, we used to have those apple in my village, in our fence, and I used to see my dad do that, trying to make sure that you lock the apple so that it grows very, very well. Without doing that, it will not grow very well. The shops here, shops are like all over. So the advantage of you having a land close to the road, make sure that you can have a space that you can build a shop in front. So see, like this guy who has a land close to the road, that's the advantage now. That when you are building, you can extend your house and get some few rooms to rent. You know, get some few rooms to rent. Call it Zawalek sawmill. I think they are selling like timbers. Because yesterday when I passed here, I saw some guy getting some logs here, timbers and some logs. Called the Zawalek sawmill. You know, but for me, that business is somehow tricky because you need to control it very well. In terms of harvesting the logs at the trees, sometimes you don't need to harvest like immature, because when you harvest the immature trees, it becomes a challenge. You end up not having the required like size of the timber, and you end up not having like a proper forest distribution. So you need to have like a well established harvesting harvesting procedure, whereby if you harvest like a quarter an acre, you plant again, you replace it, or else you'll be having like a bare land, you know. So that business I don't really love it that much. I don't love it that much. So at Kamuyu now, the place is called Kamuyu. Kamuyu AIPCA, Joramahumuyu Drive. Some few markets here. These are Kamuyu. We have Kamuyu. We have where am I forgetting the other one? Is it Kamere or not Kamere? Kamere, I think, yes. Kamuyu, Kamere, then Nyeri. So if you want to go to Kinunga, there's a direction going down that way. It's really breezy here. You know, I removed my cap because of filming, so that you see my face very well. But the wind is just blowing on my head so much. Very wind here. Tricky situation, guys. Today even is better. Yesterday was very cold. Sometimes it gets very cold here. Like yesterday it was somehow very cold. Today is better. Well, Kinunga. And there is a sign potato. Put on Nyeri. I don't know why they put like 4 of them. Four directional signs in one area. These guys giving some feeds to the dogs. And Cross here. Very keenly. So we're now at Kamuyu. Still very early in the morning, but people are now like they're waking up. These are just the market areas. You can say the market areas in the villages, you know. But I think one thing that I will continue to insist here, they need to do a proper litter collection. That's what they are not doing it very well. Because I know if you go to places like my village, you can't find these plastics here. They are well taken care of. So here, they need to have like a big space to put on the litter, so they collect it very well, rather than leaving it all over. Rather than leaving it all over like this. Some of the the balls, charcoal. You know, when you have charcoal, the dust of the charcoal, you can make the balls that you use to burn. You know which exact name for them? I'm forgetting that name. If you know it, the thing that you use to as charcoal, the dust charcoal. Then you collect it, you make it as a some few balls, then use it to burn to cook. Let's see. They are trying to develop this area. But now the litter, on the edge of the road, it's really annoying. Furniture here. So 9:30. I'm looking for like 30 minutes. Electric motorbike here, but if you go to Nairobi, there are so many. I think they don't have the changing stations here, the battery changing stations. Jericho border operators. Times 9:31. There's one school here that is like the biggest modern school in this area. It's called Muga Academy. So I want to show you like a modern school here, but it's a private one. It's a private school. It's a big one, by the way. Comparing it to be in this village, it's a big, massive school. The Marge House Annex. The Muga Academy. This is a water company here. So see, now there's a nice school, then there's a supermarket or a small mall there. Not like a mall, because people are living on that building. So you can opt to study in such kind of a private school, or else you can opt to take your kid to the public ones. But now here, the education is like more serious because of the ratio. You know, as I told you, the ratio of, let's say, 20 to 1. That's 20 kids to one teacher. But now in public schools, you find that it's like 60 to 1. So you can see the difference now. That's how now the concentration will be much higher here, like than the public school. Because public schools there's less concentration of kids. Look at that beautiful environment there. So there's a company here for water. Then you're heading to now the other place called this camera. Let me, I'll confirm the name. It's confusing me, don't know why. There's another timber selling Nyeri water sanitation company. It's called Kamarwa. Yes. It's a busy area by the way. Oh wait, Kamakwa. It's called Kamakwa. The name was kind of cornering. I got it well. More like tables there. Doors. Some tables, some doors. The place is called Kamakwa. I'll have to take a picture of that area. Let me cross the road now. There's a church here. It's a Catholic church. So it's called Kamakwa. I was really confusing the name the entire time. Well noted. So it's a very big building here. See that one there, Milimani Residence. It's called Milimani Residence. This area is busy by the way. Than Kamuyu. It's much busy. There's a cow here. Jambi Plaza. Marafiki FC. I've heard of this Marafiki FC. Kungu Maitu Guest House. Hey, names are funny. It's in Jambi Plaza there. This is just to fix the litter collection issue. So you can see now this area is a little bit more developed than the other side. So this is the most, from Tetu, this is the biggest shopping area or market area on your way to Nyeri town. So it's more bigger, more developed, some tall buildings here up and down. It's kind of more developed than the other side. So what happens in the village setup, find that in the evening, this place is fully packed with people. But now in the morning hours, there are less people around. So people some people are working at in the farms. Some are going to some are teachers, some are doctors, so they are at work. But now in the evening, that's when they kind of congregate together at this area. So find that there are so many of them here in the evening than in the morning. So now it's a little bit more somehow deserted. Less people around compared to the evening hours, guys. The clouds are still very gloomy today. It's not like camera friendly because it's looking somehow gloomy. But let me hope the weather will change as the day goes by. Like a garage here. Some welding. Za AAR. It's getting more, the skies are getting more clear now. But still it's really gloomy. Maya called Maya's guest house. Maya. Oh, Maya's. Oh, the Maya. Furniture there. So go the Wode Maya, with the Maya's guest house. I don't know if there's the same guy who have it's Kamakwa. So there's an investment. Just my court somewhere here. So now getting out of Kamakwa now at the moment. Getting out of Kamakwa. So we're gonna go down to Nyeri now. But there's a place we need to pass, the golf club, somewhere like Nyeri Golf Club, I think. Somewhere down there. So like a little bit need to walk. So the breeze are just causing me to have like feeling some cold. But Hope we're gonna survive this little bit of a windy, but not that much. Not that much. Some nice. Let me. That's a private hospital there, but you have several other hospitals on this other end. Because it's the ring road. Have some other hospitals there. Mostly government hospitals are on this other side here. But that big one is a private one. I'll tell you the name when we reach there. This is the famous ring road. So I did a live stream here some few days ago. So just check out on my live stream. It's a big, massive hospital. Oh, look at these guys here. Everyone is in a rush, going nowhere. It's not done here. So there's a hospital there. The name is Outspan Hospital. Outspan. It's a private one, Outspan. So the private, we have the private and the most of the publics on the other side here. So if you want to choose which one do you want to go. So it depends on the service they are providing, then the pocket, you know. Sometimes you go there when you are fully secured. Let's say if you have if you might be having an insurance cover, so it's easier for you to go to private hospitals. But now for the public, it's for the common mwananchi. A few hotels here. Cafe, old cafe. So guys, I've really explored this area from Tetu to Nyeri, and we are trying to concentrate with the main, let's say, the more developed parts. So I think you have seen the market areas. We have Kamakwa, and so on. So it's like more developed as you go down, because as you go up is more like that's a more village setup. The more you go up, the more village. The more you go down, you find the town experience, guys. There's a golf club here. I think the land starts from this particular area. It's a the Nyeri Golf Club. Very massive one, a big land here. So I hope you have enjoyed the video, guys, and as we wind up from this other end here, and see if you can see some hotels around. All these we're getting now closer to Nyeri town, and we'll be doing another video in Nyeri town today. So you have to find that video. After you watch this, there's another video that will be in Nyeri town, so don't skip the ads, guys. Watch till the end and enjoy the journey. So I'm just trying to show you different areas now, because we have been filming in Nairobi for a very long time, so just trying to go to these other areas, the small towns, you know. There's a plan for me to go to Chuka, so just exploring these different areas so that you'll be able to enjoy and learn and see the beauty part of this world, which is Kenya. So Kenya is so beautiful, by the way. You just need to explore your area. First of all, start with your village, because I know many people, they even don't know their village very well. You live in a village that even you don't like explore frequently, so you don't have an idea of how it looks like, the good parts of the video. There's the village. You're not really explored even the streams around. You know, there are some streams that are really lovely in those villages, so you need to explore the villages first as you go outside from your village to other villages as you expand. This is now I'll show you the golf club from somewhere here. That's the plan, just to showcase different areas. It looks like a hotel. Westwood. Oh, okay. So we have the Westwood here. There's another Westwood in Nyeri. It was in not Nyeri, like Pony Road in Nairobi. So these are just branches of the hotels. This is a Westwood hotel. But the one that is in Peponi is somehow not bigger than this. This one is big because it has more space. Called Westwood Hotel. So guys, we have now at this is a Westwood Hotel, the branch in Nyeri. I think they have several branches. So there's one that I saw in Naivasha. They have another one in Naivasha, I think. If I'm not wrong. No? If I'm not sure, can you tell us in the comment section? In the comment section, do they have a branch in Naivasha? Because I remember I saw another Westwood Hotel in Naivasha when we were heading to a place called Kongoni. Some few years back, I think. So another branch there. So if you beep through the leaves, the fence here, you can see now the well-cut grass. Okay. There's another Maya's guest house. So they have like branches. Another one down here. This area has so many guest houses. So now that's the golf club. You can see some guys playing some golf there. Looks so nice, well trimmed. But Muthaiga seems to be like more of a class. You have the Muthaiga. There's one that is in along a place called on your way to this place here. Where am I forgetting the area? Past Red Hill, there's another golf club on your way to Kitisuru. There's one there. Well, it's not that big. This one is the Nyeri one. So there are several of them. Car wash. You can imagine you have been walking all from that side. This is still the golf club. It's a big one, by the way. Very big. Very, very big. I know for the golf club, I think you have to like either you sign for membership, that you can just come to play. So you pay it like annual. I think most of them they do like that. That's how they raise money to maintain such kind of a big space. You know, for the golf club, it's like people tend to see it as an elite game, game for the elite people. So that's why they have to invest in the place so that it looks so nice and looks like a classy. So you can see the grass is well trimmed and people are playing at the moment. So many people are playing, you know. So people are playing this time. It's very early in the morning, you know. So I might wonder why are these people not going at work. Some people like let's say if you are doing some business, the business people, they know their schedule very well. They like maybe they will report to work at like 10. They just sign the checks, they check out on the checkbooks. So that's how they work, you know. It's not like they have to go to work from 8 to 5. So they have their own schedule that they use. So now that depends with the type of work that you are doing. So that's how the thing, guys. So you don't judge like, oh, this guy is just an idle person. It's always like, for instance, you can meet someone doing some exercise in the morning. Maybe it's running or jogging. And you're like, this guy is always running every day. Yet you have not like investigated and know where the person is working. So you might judge the person, yet the person is just well organized, and is doing his jobs well. He's doing his work very well. He's having his own plan on how to do things. So you need to be very careful when you are in such kind of a scenario, guys. Don't judge very fast. The government offices, the courts, and so on, from here down that side. So the government offices are now. Then it's Ministry for which housing and what? That's how they are planned. So this is Nyeri. Thank you so much for watching, and let's meet in the next video, guys. Goodbye.